just a series of 2 valves.
Okay, look at that.
So nothing fancy at all, of course. And there's a bathroom up here, and it just comes down, and the bigger line goes to the sewer, and then this is my greywater line.
Okay. And then your gray water
It
is...
just goes in and out, and it comes over here.
Uh-huh.
And had I known, I want some water to go out to the front of my house.
Right.
But, during a remodel, you don't know what's going to happen. I didn't know what was going to happen. It would have been nice to go this way, but there's cement poured and whatnot now, so I didn't want it this way.
Got it.
So it goes all the way around the house and then out to the front for some of the line.
And how do you manage that gravity fed, considering
It's
there's
all
not
gravity.
even though that kind of goes uphill, you just made sure that there was like an inch coming?
Well, this line here is 3 inches. That's what I figured out. I needed that much. That's quite a bit ahead there, That's probably close to 20 feet.
Okay, so it's being gravity fed directly from the bathtub to your system, wherever it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
lines. It's not there's no cistern or anything like that.
Right.
It's
Okay.
just lines.
Oh,
And
nice.
so I have various outlets. Here's one valve here, and I have a choice here. Does this go, that way,
Uh-huh.
or does it go out to the front of this house, which
Okay.
we own?
Right.
So I've got plants out there that I want to have watered, including this.
Nice peppers.
Very slick.
That's okay. I have boots on.
My tenant's not home, but this is my dahlia bed here, and so I run. It's on a line, or on a hose line. That I guess it's over here now, where I can just move it to wherever up and down this line to the bed.
And so this is all just gravity fed from the bathtub on the second floor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as the water's coming out of the bath, a little bit warm coming through here, it's being drip fed onto your plants. And only
It's
then.
not drip, it just comes out of the end of the hose.
Okay.
Because drip doesn't work with bathtub water.
Golden.
Like yourself.
I was wondering.
Because they get clogged up.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I have a lot of
Hair and-
I have a lot of filters on my system, but still, it's
I
the.
just learned that big is better. And then this line here, which I'll pick up soon, but we're still harvesting,
Yeah.
is city water.
Okay, so you're gonna pick this line up for the wintertime?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with gray water. It's just that the sun will deteriorate, and I've drilled little holes in this. So
Okay.
I've got a lot of time invested in this system.
And how many holes are in here?
Every 3 inches.
And what size holes are they?
Pin.
Pinhole
Yeah,
size.
very pin.
And so the whole line gets flooded with your city water, and then
Well, it's under pressure.
it's under pressure.
Yeah,
Okay.
So it actually comes out as a sprinkle.
Okay. And
Valves in each bed to control the flow.
okay. So half open or quarter open.
Yeah, that's completely shut now. So then the line continues. It's underground here. But it goes around the house. And it comes along here. But we can interrupt to say that this is the, in here is the washing machine.
Okay.
And so it comes out of the dryer vent. The washing machine is probably 1/2 inch.
Right. Right. So then it just comes out of your vent right here, and then you hook that up, and that goes right to your pear tree.
Yeah, there's other pipes inside, but
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. So you didn't even have to make any new holes.
Well, before we did a remodel, I just cracked the window a little bit.
Oh, right.
Enough for that to come out.
Right, no, that's what I do with mine.
But I didn't want to do that with brand new construction.
No, I'm ready to drill a hole in my brick.
So this line goes along here and comes up here. If I want to water this raspberry bed,
Right.
which doesn't work great because these are just holes, you know. They're bigger holes that I've drilled. This is what I used this pipe what had been the freshwater irrigation. See how small that one is?
I did, yeah.
And then this one's bigger to accommodate
The gray water. Oh,
Right.
that's fabulous. And do you notice that you get any kind of lint or kind of buildup? Do you have any kind of a filter?
Yeah. No filtering.
No filter. It's going
So
right.
I'll just take off the end cap occasionally and it'll blow it out then.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's the cleaning system, just blowing it out.
Well, flushing it out.
Flushing, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then this pipe comes here, and then it goes this bigger inch pipe there,
Uh-huh.
and that goes under my porch, the whole length of the porch, 60 feet.
Okay.
But I do have another line here, as you can see, that I've tied off of. That's this black hose here that comes to water a favorite bee plant, honeybee plant, Aurelia spinosa. It just doesn't do well without water.
Right.
So the line that comes under here comes out here, and I can tie in there if I want to. It goes underneath the sidewalk, and I can water this plum tree if I want to with the gray water.
And so before you take a shower, you already know where your water is going to go. You get in the
Yeah.
shower thinking, okay, this valve is open, so today I'm watering
Yeah.
this tree. Or
I
today,
mean, sometimes it waters it 2 or 3 days in a row because I forget to move it.
right.
Like in this particular case here, I have it on this hose,
Uh-huh.
so I just move it down this row of European pears here.
Okay. So it just comes out of the end of this red hose.
Right.
Oh,
But
that's wonderful.
There's enough water that I can run 2 lines,
Uh-huh.
3 lines.
Really?
Right. So I'll do the dahlias and this one. So I just have to remember to switch the lines out.
Uh-huh.
every day.
Can you tell me a little bit about, let me make sure, can you tell me a little bit about how you plumbed it for the interested people, including
You mean
myself?
upstairs?
Yeah, how did you just run a
Well,
down
that was-
pipe?
That was back when that was part of our blueprints that our designer gave. So this is what we want.
So you have a gray water
The gray water line,
just from the shower, not from the sink.
it's both.
Both
If I
is-
were going to do it again, I would say just do the shower.
right? Because
Because
this
there's more
toothpaste,
stuff that can go down, the sink.
that's a wonderful tip. Right, just do the shower. That's a
I
lot
mean,
more volume.
And I think it's such a small amount of water that I don't have to deal with toothpaste
Right,
and spit them.
right,
I mean, I'm not doing that anyway. But anytime I work this line, I certainly wash my hands afterwards.
right,
You never
absolutely.
know. I mean, you
Yeah,
should do that anyway.
yeah, absolutely. That's true.
And then I've got lines that'll feed this row of berries, either row of berries, or both row of berries.
I really, really, really admire your bee ethic. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, they're cute, but they eat.
Yes, they do.
So you can see the series of lines, water lines over here. That comes out.
Got it.
Put there. And these are live hives, but they're not going to be coming out. So
Because it's already so cold?
well, yeah, it's and wet. So this will feed this Asian grove here. And then the line continues on over we'll get through the cleaning up stuff.
Do you sell queens? Do you make queens?
I do. I mean, yes, and I do, but not.
Because you help bees that are specifically acclimatized to the Pacific
Right.
Northwest.
But not commercially.
Well, this is
Yeah.
very impressive. Very, very golly.
So then this, I can also take care of this exfoliate apples here, and the line also goes underneath for this bed, except that this now giant sequoia just takes any water out of here. So I only plant things that will be harvested in the spring.